Openspokes. It's a little bit like Christmas here. I'm feeding into the Canadian stereotype that we're the Great White North. Today, it's like that. It almost feels like Christmas. This week we're talking about professional development versus professional learning. And so I've had to reflect on that a little bit before I decided what I really wanted to talk about. I've done a lot of professional development over the years, many activities, and that's what professional development is a series of activities that I have participated in that have helped me grow and that have helped me learn. I was to a professional development series in our district just in the last little while that make me reflect, make me think about what I'm doing. For us as counselors, we have many professional development activities. We look as a district what we think are important issues. We actually discuss them amongst counselors and try to figure out, what kind of professional development do we need? What is it that counselors need to know? And for us, every year, or at least every couple of years, we look at developing ourselves in learning more about suicide awareness, prevention, intervention, and the need for growth around learning everything we can about mental health and the brain and how it works. And so those are things that we all can use and continually develop in ourselves that will help us to be better with students. Learning is more of everything that we've learned throughout our careers and are going to continue to learn. Professional learning is a continual process. And every day I feel as an educator, and I started in 1980, and I feel like I'm learning more and more and more. And I continue to learn more and more. What's fabulous about educators is that I believe we do it in many ways. We sit face to face. We have professional learning opportunities with our colleagues where we work together or collaborate on projects, or we try to find something that will help us in our school with our students, and we work together to learn together to meet the needs of students. And that's what we're doing when we put together our live binders on scholarships or our live binder on anxiety, or we develop a haiku deck together that we know will benefit students and meet their needs. But what are the opportunities that we can work on together that is lifelong to help us grow? There are a series of activities that help us to do that. Fortunate in our school that every week we meet together and we have an embedded PD into our days. I work in a self-directed high school, so it's great that we get to work on some things together. But we also get to look at our own professional growth plans and what is it that we want to do to develop every year? How do we want to grow? What do we want to learn? What do we want to learn new so that we can help students? And it's digging a little bit deeper, looking at ways that we can do that. And throughout my career, I have done that in several ways. Lately, it's more of an online development, working not only, the difference being is that I used to work with my colleagues in my district or even other educators that I would meet at conferences or people you would connect with and grow. I know I met Ed Jacobs a long time ago at a conference, and he's been a great mentor. That was a great way for me to learn and to connect with him and to watch him and to be able to see what he does, and it has helped me tremendously to grow. But now I'm able to really connect with people from all over the world and continually to professionally develop myself. If I have a question, I can ask pretty quickly on Twitter, or I could set up a Google Doc and ask people to contribute and see what great ideas that I can come up with. My learning is just growing and growing and growing, and I think all of us in the education field want to do that. We want to learn. We love learning. We love school. We wouldn't be going to school for so long if we didn't. And so I continually look forward to professionally learning and developing throughout the rest of my career. This blogging is an opportunity, one opportunity that is going to definitely help me, and I believe help my students to grow and learn. And so each week I do look forward to watching you and listening to your opinions and making me think about things that maybe I wouldn't have otherwise thought about, which is on my process of professional learning. And it's also professional development. So I thank you, and I'm hoping that we'll get a little sunshine here in Calgary.